What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I want to do a little bit of a different video with you guys. So I've been doing some car shopping and we'll get into that in a different video, but I came across a YouTube channel called Economist. I will link his channel below. Credit goes to him for giving me the idea for this video, and he made a video called the 7 Deadly Sins of Porsche Ownership, and it got me thinking. There's definitely some do's and don'ts in the Mustang world. So I want to go ahead and get into it. Some of these, full disclosure, some of these are very stereotypy. Don't get upset, it's my opinion. I'm just, a little satire in here. I'm not trying to upset anybody. Hopefully some of these are also a little bit helpful and I don't completely waste your time with this video, but the potential is always there. So let's get into it. So little backstory real quick. I've been in the Mustang world for a pretty long time. So in 2012, when I graduated high school, I bought my 2003 Mustang GT. So I had my New Edge for about 2 years, got rid of it in 2014. In 2014, I got my 2012 V6 Mustang. Had that for about 2 years, got rid of that in May of 2016, and then I bought this. Actually, I just hit 3 years, May 12th, I think, is when I bought this car. I think I bought it on my sister's birthday. But so yeah, so I've had my Mustang now for 3 years. So we'll make that video too, what this car's been like after 3 years of ownership. And but anyways, blah blah blah. So I told you that to tell you this, and that I've been in the Mustang community now, especially the online presence, stuff like that. I've been doing it for a long time, so I've seen a lot of this stuff come up in the Mustang world. So I figured, I'm not saying I am the ultimate expert on Mustangs, but I've been in the game long enough to at least think I have a small clue of what's going on. What I have for you guys today are the 8 bad juju sins of the Mustang world. Okay, cool, so let's get into it. So first things first, when buying your Mustang, buy the car you want. I know that's easier said than done because budget is, obviously money is the only issue when buying the car you want. I mean, obviously we would all have the cars we wanted if we all had an unlimited amount of money, but we don't. So we have to make some settlements here. So I don't necessarily mean, just, ball out and pull all the money you can. What more so I mean is shop for the exact car that you want and maybe wait a little bit longer to get it. Sorry if it's windy a little bit, we're outside. But wait a little bit longer to get it. So I by no means am saying don't buy an EcoBoost, don't buy a V6. If that's the car you want, absolutely go for it. What I mean is in the category, so take my car for example. If you're buying my car right now, which is a 2016, if you're buying it used, the difference between a base car like mine and a premium car on the used market, if you shop around long enough, isn't big, if at all, these days. I mean, you could probably, I imagine you could probably pick my car up right now for somewhere in the 21, 22 grand, and you could find a premium for 23 or 24. So like, I wanted this car. I didn't care about having a premium. When I bought my car, I cared about 3 things. I wanted it to be white, I wanted it to be a 6-speed, and I wanted it to be a GT. Those are the only things that I cared about when I bought this car. But if having a premium car, having a performance pack car, having that special edition car is just outside of your budget, I would recommend saving a little money, waiting a little bit longer, not rushing it, and waiting to get the car you want, because ultimately it's going to make you happier in the long run. The second sin of the Mustang world is don't overdrive your car, especially when you first get it. What do I mean by overdrive my car? The Mustang is by no means the fastest car in the world. There's a lot faster cars out there. That being said, when it comes to power for dollar, not much beats a Mustang. They're very affordable. That's why a lot of people have them. That's why you always see a lot of videos of people crashing them at Cars and Coffee and night meets and other things like that, is because they make a decent amount of power. They're not the most balanced car in the world, so I mean the back end will step out on pretty much every Mustang ever since the dawn on Mustangs. And yeah, so I mean that's I'm not saying you need to go to a driving school and learn how to drive that way. I'm saying ease into it, learn your car first. Don't learn by pushing the limits. Learn, I guess the best way to describe it is, when you drive your car at 50%, then drive your car at 60%, then drive your car at 70%. Work up to drifting and power sliding and track stuff. What I always recommend is do autocross and track days. Autocross is super cheap, you know, for what you're getting. You're getting basically a full, I mean, now granted it's not the biggest track in the world, but you're getting a full day. You're pushing your car a little bit. You're up in the upper RPM range. You're figuring out the edge of, you're figuring out the mechanical grip of your tires, of your car, how much power you can give. I mean, there's a lot of things, you're really working on smoothness. There's a lot of things autocross can teach you about your car that will ultimately make you a better driver. So I'm gonna hurt some people's feelings with this one. Search bar, people. Search bar. I've got some things written down, and I think pretty much anybody can relate to this. Hey, what's the widest tire I can put on my stock wheels? What oil should I use? Is 93 better than 87? How much horsepower will my muffler delete give me? What's the loudest exhaust setup possible? People, look this stuff up. Okay, it's everywhere. Listen, the cool part about a Mustang is frickin' everybody's got them. Do some homework, okay? I'm not gonna do the research for you. Nobody on Facebook's gonna do the research for you. If you have a question, look it up, figure it out. Now, if it's a super in-depth question about, removing the front passenger header bolt because you can't get to it and you're doing a really big job, that's fine. Ask, tech questions to help people. But when it comes to the simple stuff, guys, just do the world a favor. Look it up yourself. On to the next one. Do not modify your car poorly. Now, I digress. I am not the best person to be talking to you about this. I've got blue stripes on my car. I've got a Howler badge on the back. I could, I've got a GT350 style splitter up front. I could definitely be pegged immediately for making a fake car, which I have also done in the past. I am no stranger to, up badging a car, and I regret it a little bit now, but back then I definitely didn't. And so, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care what you do. Nobody actually cares what you do. It just, you have to be careful what you post. Like I said, if you want pats on the back for doing that, you're not going to get it. If you like it, if you want to, put, Cobra badges on your new Edge and make it a Terminator, or a Fominator, whatever you want to call it, that's fine. I don't care if you do it. Just be careful posting it, because you're going to get some heat for it on the internet. Now, if you don't care what anybody posts on the internet, which you shouldn't, it's the internet. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. If you want to have a quick example of getting some tough skin on the internet, make a YouTube channel, because your skin gets real tough real quick, because people aren't nice. Actually, you guys are always pretty cool, but the general population on YouTube and on the internet isn't nice. So if you're looking for a pat on the back for anything you've done to your car, just tread lightly. The next one is don't buy into the brand too much. Yes, this is a great car. Ford's making really good cars right now. This car's better than a lot of other cars. There's also a lot of other cars that are better than this car. You might not always love Mustangs forever, okay? So getting a big running horse pony tattoo on your forearm or your shoulder or your back is not cute, okay? It's not cool. The tri-bar, it doesn't show anything cool. All it shows is that if you have a tattoo of a Mustang, I'm sorry, it just shows that you're just kind of a Mustang redneck, man. I know there's a small stereotype there, but yeah, just don't get a tattoo of your car. I made that whole point just to say don't get a tattoo of your car, please. Big no-no, and this isn't such a big no-no in a personal world. This is just a big no-no on the forums and on Facebook. If you are on any Mustang page at all, S550 page, S197 page, just Mustang in general page, don't say that you like any other cars, because you're just gonna get shredded for it, right? I mean, you got the arm tattoo guys on there. They're like, oh, the best Mustang. Every Mustang's the best Mustang, and there's no other car better than a Mustang. Stop. There's plenty of cars that are better than the Mustang. Okay, yes, cool car. Way cooler cars than this car out there. So but like I said, you got to be careful. You can't post about anything like that, because all you're gonna do is just get dogged on. You can't like Camaros, you can't like Challengers, you can't like anything that competes with this car. You just can't do it. You can't like supercars, because they're just a giant waste of money. You can't like the Ford GT or the ZR1, because my Mustang with my $10,000 Mustang with a $3,000 supercharger on it does a faster quarter-mile time. There's more to life than quarter-mile times. Okay, not everybody lives their life a quarter mile at a time, and you don't have to have there's more cars out there, people. Like what you want. Quit being a puss about it on Facebook. Even though I'm being a puss about it on a YouTube video right now. Yes, there's a little salt in the air. Thing about the Mustang world, now this isn't so much an issue as it is just an endless pissing match, and I'll show you. It's this right here. It's this versus an automatic. Guys, both are fine. There's not a problem with either one. Buy the car you want. If you like having an automatic car, get an automatic car. That's fine. I prefer a manual car. I'm probably always gonna have a manual car. That's fine too. There's no problem with it. God, you get threads 300 posts long about people just, oh, well, Mustang, well, apparently my annoying voice is really annoying. But you get people, oh, hey, the manual car is better. It makes you feel the car more, and it's a better car to drive, period. Oh, hey, the automatic car is faster, wins drag races, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter, guys. Buy the car you want. Be happy with it. Quit arguing about it. Lastly, guys, don't become an internet meme. Okay, I go to Cars and Coffee. I've been there. You leave, there's 50 phones out there saying, hey, dude, do a burnout. And let me tell you something. Every phone at Cars and Coffee doesn't want you to do a burnout. They could not care less about you doing a burnout. What they want is for you to go into the median, jump the curb, hit the side of the freeway, with the barricade, whatever. They want you to wreck your car because they want to post the next crash video on YouTube. So yeah, so don't give in to peer pressure. Don't do something dumb. Don't do something you don't know how to do. If you don't know how to do it, now, if you know how to do it and you're Tanner Faust leaving a car show, put that hoe sideways. I'm cool with that. But if you don't know how to do it, like I said, don't hurt your car. Don't hurt your reputation and your pride. It's not worth it. Learn how to drive your car first and then proceed to do dumb things after that. Alright guys, that about does it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was kind of a different little video for me, but I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, what are some other things about the, it doesn't even have to be the Mustang world, whatever you drive, just the car world, the tuner world, whatever you drive, what are some things that just grind your gears on Facebook and Instagram? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna, like I said, we'll get into I'm contemplating the idea of getting rid of this car. I'll get more into that in the next video, which I'm actually about to go film. And so forgive me if my shirt's the same in the next video, but I will catch you guys in that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.